And we're live on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, the Tuesday night edition. And I have to say, I have no idea whether or not the bandwidth is going to be good tonight. Everyone's having problems. So, hey, I want to welcome to you the Tuesday night Agile jobs report that I do regarding the United States, EU, and Greater Philadelphia, and some certs on what the status is. And we talk about that. And before I go in now, I just want to try a couple new things. I got some ideas. We're going to try some stuff over the weekend, Thanksgiving holiday, and that's coming up. So I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving before it goes off. And I was listening to, anyway, one of the video shows. And if I have to clear my throat, it's because my boy gave me a cold. Let me see here. Just 1 second. I promised to mute, though. So if I go mute, it's because I'm coughing. So anyway, and they were talking about when you're about to lose your job. But I would like to emphasize, now is the time during these holidays to go take a class, read a book, get another cert, go online, go to LinkedIn, whatever you can, and take some time of your own while there's no one else in the office and grow yourself. Now, they might say, well, how is this playing my job? Well, you're learning a new technology, a new thing that you can share with your teammates and make your job currently and better. I mean, that's always the goal. But if it's quiet in the office and you're there and you have a job at this point in time and haven't got laid off because all the big IT tech companies are laying people off, well, get a cert now while you have income, because it's less stressful than getting a cert when you don't have income. But it's a good time to do it. So I just want to share that my mentoring advice to anybody is learn something. And if you get a cert, bonus, man, bonus. So with that, let's get into the job report and get into that. So if we do some things differently today, I'm going to try a little picture of me on there. We're going to do some different things today, maybe some different views and try them out. So I did put a ticket into LinkedIn about their jobs being all kinds of wacky. And look at this week. Everything went down by 100,000. I mean, it would double down. So it all came down. So the entire United States job postings pretty much negated what they went up last week. So I don't know if that's part of me sending them something. I don't know. But anyway, so Agile Business Analyst went down 94. So it all went down. We'll show this. I will share this as a post to. But basically, everything that was up last week went down this week for the United States. The only thing that went up was Agile. The Agile position, so any position that was listed in LinkedIn that, I can highlight this a little bit, that had Agile went up. And I also want to put my banner up. I got my banners. I put them in. I might as well show them, right? Show the banner. So this is USA's jobs for today. And I'll try to put them as I do shows during the week and everything. And but anyway, so it went up 46,000 positions. So there are people looking for Agile people. I think people are trying to find ways to do business faster, quicker. And Agile is a really good thing to have. So if you're in one of those things, you don't have an Agile cert, go get one. Can't hurt. So now the one that really seems like it's normal. So we'll go over to the EU. Let's look at the EU. So here's the EU numbers. It looks more stable, more realistic. So Agile Business Analyst went up 93. Business Analyst went up 2,000. So there is a business need out there. Scrum Master, pretty stable, 29,000 Scrum Master jobs in the EU. Scrum Master Remote stayed stable, only went down by 76 positions. Product Owner Agile went up 1,000 positions. So having a product owner being Agile has gone up a little bit. Agile Product Owner stable, that's 6,000. Agile Project Manager stayed the same at 28,000. So, and again, if you're a Scrum Master or you're a Project Manager, and you're a Project Manager, here's Project Manager, 62,000 positions in the EU. An Agile project manager, there's another 28. So maybe having some Agile skills, getting a CSM, understanding how the Agile or Kanban or something will not hurt you. It'll probably help you getting a job or preserving the job you have. If you have to transfer, because that's nothing they do, these big companies. They close out but give you an opportunity to transfer, or maybe they get rid of the project manager job and say, well, we have a spot for a Scrum Master or an Agile project manager and vice versa. You want to have that flexibility. Agile coach, still about 10,000. That's pretty good. Agile remote, again, for Agile, for them, they went up 11,000. So pretty good numbers going up for EU. Let's look at Philadelphia, my hometown here. So in Philadelphia, Agile business analyst went down in half. That's not good. Business analyst went down 244 at 5,900. Scrum Master pretty much the same, 6,500 in the remote. Now, a lot of the remote jobs, you get stuff from other cities and stuff, but they're willing to hire some people from Philly. Agile project manager, again, that went down too, but it's still 4,900, so that's good. Project manager, 12,000, and people with Agile certs, 41,000. So that's just in Philly. That's pretty good. It's not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay, so let's look at certs now. Okay, certs. So that's going across the board. CSM still up there at 12,000, went down 681. PSM only at 2757. Pretty stable. Safe Agile is still a high number at 11,000, but went up 1,200. So maybe more safe people. Companies are looking to do safe. So they don't have to rearrange organizations. Less, pretty much the same, went up 100. Kanban went up 603. Again, Kanban is the biggest one. So if you don't have a Kanban cert, haven't taken a class, get a cert, take a class. It's not going to hurt you one bit. CSPO, 1,100. So they're starting to look for that. So if we did that product owner, still a fraction of the people that want product owner. They didn't even put a cert in there. SPC Agile, which I'm an SPC, 191. ACP, 1,000. Of course, the granddaddy PMP, that went up 17,000 positions. So gives you an idea there. Let's see. Let's look at some of the charting. Where's a big chart? Here is jobs in EU. You can still see, as of this, pretty high on the Agile part. Everything needs an Agile job, so why not learn that? Watch my show, learn more about Agile. So if you do get a question in an interview, you kind of know at least about Scrum and the Agile mindset. If you watch my videos, as I do them every day, they're short videos. Wake up, listen to something, you learn a new little twist about Agile, a little tactical thing that you can apply in your current job and take with you. So those are those. Now I'm going to jump over to our change graphs. So here's Philly, right? So here's Philly going up, came down. Remember we said about drop down, all layoffs, and they came screaming up, but pretty stable. Looks like whatever this one was. What was this one? Agile project manager went back to what it should have been. First, the spike. I think that's part of that glitch in the LinkedIn. Now look at this one. So come on, let's scroll over here to the right a little bit. I did send this and update my ticket with LinkedIn with this new graph too, by the way. I think I did. I will. If I haven't, I will. So you can see it came down because I sent them. So the ticket's still in there. They're still processing it. That it came back down. So it came back down pretty much to where it was before it really spiked up like that. So that could maybe they're fixing their algorithm a little bit, which would be nice for them to actually listen to the customers when they say, oh boy, your algorithm's all messed up. Pretty stable in the EU. Again, it went up, stabilized. So that's the EU. You know what? I didn't bring up all the jobs. So we're going to make this short. We are going to do something different. We're just going to do the Twitter stuff because I got a new display. So I'm curious if you like my display. And I'm going to put my Twitter display. And I'm going to go onto Twitter. So we can talk about it. So I kind of changed the color, the graphics on my Twitter one. So we can make it bigger. And we can look at it. So this is the Agilist report. So this is my Twitter page. I had a bunch more Agile people. Feel free to message me in either my personal one with Greg Mester, which is Gem Philly, or here on the show, which is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum show. And I'll be happy to add you to the Agilist report. If you put stuff out on social in the Agile and Scrum world, why not? We'll go see who's doing stuff. So Alan is out there. I always use a to-do list that contains things that pop up into my head that I don't want to address or even think about this instant. It's always empty before I'm done the current story. Interesting. I also always use test-driven development. Cool. Big test-driven development. I never use to-do comments because they're really an alias for a bug here, but they rarely get addressed. Let's see what Al's got. I believe it's true. Change systems. You have systems that think part of the view. Look for some stuff. We can scroll through and see if there's any. He's got his book coming out. Fundamental concepts of thinking. See if anybody's got some chat going on. Brian here has something. Incredible how many games used to spark discussion just become a team default process. Okay. Innovate. Oh, big wall. How companies strangle innovation? Big wall. Engineering, innovation ideas, innovative technology. New problems hit a wall. It's some park stuff. Another book. The Balkanization of Agile by Leon. He did a thing on, looks like Agile Uprising. I'm going to retweet it. Why not? So, using patterns framework to improve your Scrum, even if it means you won't be doing Scrum anymore. Oh, okay. Looking for something. Looking under the lamppost. Lost your keys. Yeah, I lost them over there, but their light's better over here. That's funny. That is funny. That's good. I can laugh at that one. Let's see if anybody has any good stuff going on. Agile isn't a fixed process invented by some process geek. It's Agile. We learn, we change it, we do. Scrum does not equal Agile in any event. Schwaber and Southern did not invent Agile. They wrapped it in bureaucracy. Somewhat. Them things I would do. Some people are like anti-Scrum. That's not going to, I should debate them. Why do we dodge difficult decisions? Researchers have uncovered ways to people to cope with hard decisions. Okay. Is that an article? Retweet that. Nobody's got any real discussion going on here. Launch. Why do I have SpaceX? Oh, Alan, reminds me of many software projects letting countdown proceed, they know full well they won't launch when it gets to 0. I kind of agree on that one. But it's an opportunity, so it's a little bit different. I can chat on that one. It's a little different. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. Do you have chat or somebody else has chats? No. Does he have chats on his? Feel my, this is my soul. Reminds me a lot of software projects that let in the countdown proceed, but they know full well they won't launch when it gets to 0. Yeah, that happens a lot. I want to like it just to like it. I'll make a comment on it. Yeah, it's a little different with spaceships. It is a little different with spaceships. But yeah. I mean, I can tell you a story of my neighbor. His group's trying to drop some code. It ain't going out every time. And I hit reply. Go back. Here we go. Maria, she's got stuff out. If your priorities change constantly, then you cannot consistently do things that matter. Totally agree with her. People mistake Agile as changing their priorities all the time, and that's not necessarily true. It's about understanding your customers' needs. Oh, here it is. Here's the one we talked about today. So I'm going to retweet that. And I'm going to say, lots of truth to this. This is the Agile for Humans when they talk about getting fired. I talked about that earlier today. So when you got it good, best time to use your growth mindset. This is why you don't type and do this. When people are like, oh, let me type stories in the middle of the meeting and everyone's going to watch me type. It's the worst thing, right? Use your growth plan. Learn something from a class or somewhere. I'm saying I recommend a combine class if you don't already have one. There you go. Boom. So this is their signs, common signs here, you get fired. Watch it today, lots of truths. So when you have a job, best time to use your growth mindset, and learn something from a class or instructor. I would recommend a combine class if you haven't already taken your cert. And I'm going to put a reply. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can have my picture. Did I do a picture? Let's do one anyhow. Let's go and let's add this. Can I Control C that and make that into a you all can't see, which is cool. I'm going to make it into an image. I'm going to crop it. I'm going to file, save as. I'm going to save it as a JPEG. And I'm taking the data for the certifications. And I'm going to put that Agile jobs. Do I have a certs number? No, I don't have a little graphic for certs. So I'm going to make a job certs. Today's the 20th. Certs. Okay, so I got that. I made a little graphic. I'm going to tweet it out right back at them. Add a little graphic. Why not? Why not do a graphic Tuesday night program? And I'm looking for my search. Data, jobs, Philly, jobs, USA. Where'd it go? I don't know where it went. You know what? Quick access. I did that one. Save. There we go. So now I put that in there. I'm going to reply. Boom. So I put that in there. Get some conversation going here in this Agile world. It's kind of boring, to be honest with you. It's a shame. I'm on late. I don't know when they do their debate. Leon, want to know the 5 biggest myths about Agile? Get the free ebook here. There you go. Let's retweet that. There you go. It's always good to figure out what's the value curve. Now, this is I read it. It's good. Looking to read this article, see about coaching. By the way, I'm still offering coaching for vets. I'm going to extend it throughout the rest of the year as a Christmas present. So if you know anybody want to give a Christmas present to a vet, I am offering 6 months of coaching to half hour. You get a half hour a week plus all the other stuff that goes on over 6 months. It's about 20 some odd sessions. Pretty good. 7 hours ago, Martin Flower, Mastodon. He's looking at the other stuff because some people are upset with Twitter. Here we go. Administrator testing. I'm just going to like it because it's just cute. Improve test coverage. Gets more defects. Get stuck in feedback loops. Get stuck in feedback loops. There you go. That's funny. Mike Cohn. Don't equate story points to hours. Oh, sure. I'm retweeting that. I totally agree. Let's see if anybody's commented on it. Kind of defeats when you do story points to hours of defeats the velocity metric because when you do story points to hours, the velocity metric goes away. And I'm going to make this short. Where are we going on? Because basically it's proportional to how many people are in the office. Are in the office or on the team, and it will never go up unless you hire more people. So basically what I'm saying is that if you equate story points to hours, then kind of defeats the velocity metric because it is proportional to how many people are in the office or on a team. It will never go up because unless you hire more people. There you go. So, I mean that. And so these years, they're still talking about what business do understand. The example you quote doesn't matter. Correct by word, the storm store pain because one day of work, sigh. I agree. All right. So, that's good enough for today's show. I think I'm going to call it early in case I start not feeling well because my son has killed me. Would he do that? Would he do that? Yes, he would do that. All right. I want to wish you all the best. Again, if you need any questions, I am also going to set up a thing and I'll put up a site for any kind of free. I'm going to do some initial offer, some coaching. See if you're interested in coaching. I'll be posting up on LinkedIn shortly enough and share that with you. I want to wish you all the best this Thanksgiving holiday. Get a chance, read a book. There's probably a ton of books. If you're like me, you have a ton of books you haven't read, you meant to read. You know, Thanksgiving holiday, though I'm going to watch football, of course, but I'm going to try to do some reading while I'm in between stuff or come up with some new things. I'm going to work on how we do this episode of the show with graphics and stuff like that and prep a little bit. I think I'm going to do some new things. We'll try some new things over the holiday and I'll let you know how it goes. And with that, I want to say happy Thanksgiving, happy scrumming, and I wish you all the best in your career paths and where you want to go. Take care. Good luck on your job shirts. See ya.